Module 6, Video 6. And in this one, we are going to cover working with the digestive system. So this will form part of your, you can do that within the AO scan, obviously, but also just within a session. Okay, so the protocol for this, when supporting the digestive system, there's several layers, and you can explore these both energetically and physically through kinesiology and the AO scan. And that's what we love to do, is to bring those two worlds together, really. And that's what our mission here is, with working with both the AO scan and the body. So, digestive system protocol, we check the alarm points. So we want to check the specific digestive alarm points. And so we have the stomach, the large intestine, and the small intestine. And this can help determine where to focus your session or which body system may be requiring deeper investigation. And then we're going to use the AO scan for further insight. So we can run the AO body system. So it might be the digestive system that we put on there, which of course includes the stomach, the large intestine, the small intestine, as well as the pancreas and liver, I believe, in the digestive systems as well. We can also run a comprehensive scan, and we can also look into the vitals as well, of course. So if your client's vital scan shows areas highlighted in red indicating imbalance, you can use your digestive scan chart or the AO scan body system options for more detailed analysis. So the body system digestion scan provides an overview of digestive function and also organ coherence. And the comprehensive scan for the digestion delivers an in-depth data about each organ and the related frequencies within the digestive system. And it also is the structure of the system. So that can actually give us some important information about what may not be functioning optimally in those areas from a structural perspective as well. And then, of course, we can use metaphysical tools as well. So metaphysical references, we can use Cephi playlists, and we can use homeopathic options also. So our digestive system function reference, so this is found in your manual on page 27 and 28. And this is simply information from our AO scan. So you can go to that and check if any of those are out of balance. But again, what we've done is given you some extra information here so that you can dive a little deeper with your client. So we have the meaning of that particular system. So let's have a look just at the top one. So colon peristalsis. So the meaning of this is the muscle movement that pulses waste through that colon. If it's low, it could mean constipation, sluggish bowels. If it's high or out of balance, it could be cramping or urgency. Cross references. So we have some important cross references here. So nervous system, vagal tone, all right, which is also found in your vitals report, hydration, minerals, and lymphatic flow. Now, you may see some of these indicators even in your inner voice. So you might start to see some of those, and you can then say, okay, well, this is cross-reference with that. It supports hydration and magnesium-rich food. So this is what supports it. Gentle body massage, walking post meals. So that's really important information that you could give potentially as home support for your client. Frequencies for Cephi, anything around the digestion, and then Soul-Like's products and alignment. So if you are interested, if you've tried some of these products yourself, I always recommend trying things first, because sometimes things will work for you and sometimes they won't. And I'm a big advocate of being a product of the product. I can't recommend something that doesn't resonate with me. And if you have other products that you like, then by all means recommend those. I think we really do. It's authentic when we share what actually works for us. So some of the ones that may be in alignment from Solex for this particular issue is AO Gut. It's a fiber and botanical support, and it can support that motility. Gold, which is a fulvic mineral. So that is your fulvic and humic acid mineral, and that replenishes electrolytes for muscle function. I would also recommend potentially some magnesium if, we don't have that as a Solex product, but that might be something if they're not getting enough from their foods, or you can start to look into magnesium-rich foods. So that just gives you one one kind of area, but you can see here that these references then start to allow you to go that step deeper with them. And some of those things might be of interest. And you can also, again, we can muscle test because that's our magic tool. All right. So then there's some more of those there as well. So we've got things like on that first page, we have colon absorption, peristalsis function, gastric absorption, gastric peristalsis, hydrochloric acid production. This comes up hugely. We have interstitial bacterial microbiome, or intestinal, sorry, bacterial microbiome. I can't read that. Intraluminal pressure, pepsin secretion, and this other one, small intestine nutrient absorption and small intestine peristalsis. Okay. So if these things are coming up and you're like, wow, that's gobbledygook to me, I actually don't understand any of that, I don't know what that means, you now have a reference and a scan chart that you can refer to. All right, so we have some affirmations. Now, these are just an example of a few, but we have a lot more in your manual on page 29, going on to page 30. In fact, I think we have around 30 there. There's a lot. So if you were wanting to work with with someone on the metaphysical level or more on the I guess, from an affirmation perspective or the metaphysical level, then these are some of the things that they could be saying for a mind sync. Okay, so that's really cool. I release with ease all that no longer serves me. And you know what? I used to get colon hydrotherapy, and the lady that I went to see would have some of these affirmations written on the wall, and so they were there for me to kind of go within as I was in that session, and to drop in and just say, you know, that my body releases things with ease and my body flows in perfect rhythm and balance. I receive nourishment deeply and completely. I digest life fully with appreciation. My inner ecosystem is balanced, diverse, and thriving. I love that one. I trust the process of transformation within. I am balanced from the inside out. Now, of course, we can be using Mind Sync for that. But there's some beautiful ways that you can then start to work with that. And of course, we come back to this, we can run support and frequencies, but we can also balance it using, you know, either BRM if we need to, so the biofield repatterning technique, or we could use a method, sorry, and we can also just use the quantum energetic database as well. Okay, but that's a nice little protocol there for you. So I hope that has helped. And next one we'll be diving into is the hormones and the endocrine system.